So yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Sometimes.
Okay. I've always been editing as a hobby, and then I started making like more of a full-length video, and then I just decided one day, hey, see if other people like it, and I've gotten so much positive feedback that I just kept making them. YouTube, mostly on YouTube. I do a lot of like video editing, so I'll take videos that either I took or some professional clips, and then I edit them together, smash some music in there, sometimes I'll edit the music too, and you just get some really awesome content from that.
Sure. I remember the first video I uploaded was me and my friend. We were just goofing around one day at school. We were just like making a vlog pretty much. Then after that, I started just making little vlogs sometimes with my friends, but they were never popular or big or anything.
Let's plays. Cars.
I started remember putting my camera everywhere, and I was just like, I don't know. After a certain point, I thought people felt awkward when I brought a camera around, so they kind of stopped happening.
It took a long time. I think it was about 6 months after I started, and it was just because I started commenting on other people's videos, and then eventually they started looking at mine too, and then it just went from there. No, like I'll write like, oh my gosh, I like this, or you know, whatever it is their video's about, I'll be like, oh, you know, I like this part about your video, or I like this, but you could have done this better, because I don't know, I think people want to know what people like and don't like about their videos, and eventually people started doing the same with me, so that was pretty great.
They're 12 years old. 12-year-old internet scholars. Can't touch my Wikipedia.
Like, it wasn't really that bad, but I kind of laughed it off. It doesn't really bother me, because I figured they're just sitting there probably doing that to like 100 other videos. I don't let it bother me. It's like other equestrians, just because most of my videos are horse related. A lot of times, like, I'll do like mini projects. I'll do a lot of mini projects, and so I get some different audiences there, like they're like mini videos or whatever. So it's always fun to make. Favorite video I ever made was my friend was going through a really tough time with her riding. She was just felt like giving up on everything. She felt like she wasn't going to get anywhere. So I made this collage of all my horrible failures, and I put that together and I gave that to her. And for some reason, that's my favorite video, because it was so much fun to make, and just to go down memory lane and remember all of those things, and then just to see not just her feedback on it, but everyone else's feedback, because it was things that my whole family were a part of, and it was things that like my coach was a part of, and for them to go down memory lane too, it was interesting. I have about 150, 200 between that range right now, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Subscribers?
Yeah, I try and talk to as many as I can. I love talking to them. I love seeing what they think of my videos. I don't know, I love seeing theirs too, because it gives me ideas. Like, I can't imagine someone that has all those comments and not being able to reply to them, because like that's what I do. Is I like when someone comments, I like being able to reply to them, or if they send me a message, I like being able to spend the time and answer them. It's fun. I think it's fantastic for them. Like, to be able to do that sort of as a, I want to say life career, but just to do it, like, not just as a hobby anymore, but to do it as something that really means a lot to them, and to do what they love, it's great.
I don't watch a lot. I watch Shane Dawson, and I watch my sister watch, like, Shane Carl.
Well, I can go really old school to say Shane Dawson. He's been around forever. I really liked him at the beginning. I thought his videos are kind of different now. Like, I'm not gonna say I don't like them, but they're different than what they used to be. So, but I mean, I guess that just comes with age. I don't know. Spit out a few more names.
We all know of my massive love for Mr. Marcus Butler.
Nice butt.
Booty.
Who's got a good butt? It's not you. Do you have a good butt? Let me see. Show me if you think you have a good butt. Okay, that settles it.
Yeah, I find especially like American, I want to say vloggers or content creators, they have more like sketches and more like smaller short films, whereas a lot of British vloggers are just that vloggers, but that's just what I've noticed. Also, people really seem to be obsessed with British vloggers at the moment. I think it's due to the accent. I think it's great, like, to be able to express yourself in that way and to kind of let people into that side of your life and to do things that, you know, maybe you don't do on a regular basis, and to be able to just show people and to have good feedback on that is just great.
Depends. It's gotta be epic rock battles.
Yeah, I've done that a few times. Again, more in like the editing side of it. I've had a few people come up and be like, hey, you want to edit this and this? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then either they'll send it to me or I'll send my part to them, and then it just goes up. It's fun. I have a few that actually, when I go up to Toronto this summer, I'm actually meeting up with a few of them. So that's going to be really fun because a few of them ride and I get to go meet their horses, so I'm really excited about that. I think it's great, like just to meet people from like so many different parts of the world and do all of that thing in common, and to be able to do that thing in common together. If that makes any sense, I think it's cool. I would love to, but I don't have the money to right now. I'll start out with just going through videos that are on my subscription list, and generally those are videos that are similar to mine. And then somehow I find my way to looking through vlogs, and then I'll find myself looking through like short films, and yeah, I kind of watch everything. Oh my gosh, I hate the new site. Like, the way it is created, the homepage is horrible. It's like, I don't know what they were thinking. They must have had someone that, like, they picked up from high school and just said, hey, you want to create that? They didn't even ask for anything. It was just, it's the most horrible way to try and find anything. Like, when you first go on, there's videos from 4 years ago that you've seen 4 years ago.
I hate when people, like, repost videos, like, take a video from some vlogger or whatever and repost it on their channel and make it so like they get more views. So basically just stealing ideas, stealing videos from other people.
I think that's good to an extent. Like, I think they should not cut back on who they sponsor, but maybe be more thorough on who they sponsor, because now it seems like everyone on YouTube seems to be sponsored by them, and a lot of them, I don't want to say don't deserve it because they do, it's just they take it for granted.
They seem more professional most of the time. Most of the videos are quality and more like desirable to watch. People who just upload videos, they're usually not as good and poorer quality because YouTube provides better cameras after a certain point usually.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I feel like you almost have had to be in there before to get in there now. Like, there's not very many new people coming up. It's people that have been there for a long time, and everyone knows them. And so now, for someone just to start out right now, especially going back to the layout, to be just starting out, it's really hard, especially with the layout.
Some accounts do. Some accounts give much more, like, it seems much more, like, less like their ideas. It's more YouTube telling them what to do, so their videos become less entertaining to watch. You can tell it's all more scripted. watching vlogs online and stuff, I'm very, it's something that's just part of social media now, kind of it's just something that happens now.
It's not so weird, but like I'll be walking with my parents when I went to Calgary. My grandmother up there. We were walking. We actually saw someone like that in the mall, and she was like, "What are they doing? Are they talking to someone?" And I was just like, "Well, it's a long story." But I actually went home and showed her what YouTube was, and that was a fun experience. Definitely. I've noticed it in a lot of vloggers just over the years. Like my Backstreet Gossip, his content has changed a lot. I'm a fan of his, but I've never been like, oh my god, I love him, I died of him. I think it might, depending how Google handles it, because we're Google bot YouTube. I know a lot of people that are kind of bigger, they don't like it, and I know a lot of them are on the fence about stop posting videos and everything. So I feel like if a lot of them pulled out, YouTube would just go downhill, especially if they found another outlet to do that on.
Not really. It's much like you're not gonna see a TV show like of someone vlogging and be only on the internet usually. So I think it's usually safe to watch.
I think it's great.
I think it's useful. Very resourceful.
Useful.
The account I use now, I've only had for like a year or two, but I have had accounts since I was probably 11 or 12. I don't know. I was really little, I was 10 or something. I think it was kind of like a commonly used thing on the internet, so kind of just everyone kind of knew about it when it came out, because it was so new and whatever.
Back in middle school, my brother's friend tried to show us videos of Weird Al Yankovic.
Mostly for music, and a couple vlogs, but mostly music.
Fat by Weird Al Yankovic.
I'm not sure, but I know when I was little, we always used to watch Weird Al Yankovic videos, and I was like in elementary school, like parody songs, so mostly parody music, I guess.
I've subscribed to Rooster Teeth first.
Block Pilates, Shane Dawson, Jenna Marbles, Beastbug,
Rooster Teeth, Cutie Pie. Yep, etc.
Total business. Coke and Mentos. And man, pretty much any Harlem Shake.
That's because that's dead.
Yeah.
Let's
Dead?
keep it there.
Yeah.
It's been 6 months since it died.
But it was.
I love cinnamon challenge.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.